What up, world? It's your boy Amp Dog with another episode of Politickin. Want to thank everybody for tuning in, showing your love, and make sure y'all hit that like, share, and subscribe button, and tell a friend. Big Amp Dog said, "What's the deal?" What's the deal? And today we gotta talk about this crazy situation. Like I said, we like to do videos that make certain news outlets and things like that, but mainly when I choose these different topics, it's just to try to bring awareness. This situation's coming out of my home state, my home city actually, Akron, Ohio, involving two teenagers. One has been already arrested. I'm not sure what they got on the other one, but a rideshare driver, a Uber driver, just trying to make an honest living. A 39-year-old woman went to go pick up these two kids. Well, not kids, they 18, they grown men. And it went from just trying to make a couple dollars to she was fighting for her life. So we're going to get into this news clipping from 5 ABC in Cleveland with some of the details, and then, we're going to run down our reaction.
Was shot 6 times, survived, is in the hospital tonight.
News 5's Bob Jones tells us this is the latest in a string of crimes committed against service drivers in Akron.
Akron police converged on Sanford Avenue following a shooting around 9:30 Thursday night that left neighbors rattled.
Yeah, we were watching a movie and then we just hear pop, pop, pop. We look outside, there's someone in the street hanging out of their car.
Police say that someone, a 39-year-old Uber driver who had been shot 6 times inside her Kia Optima and then called 911.
Akron 911, what's the location of your emergency?
I've been shot.
Okay, ma'am, where are you?
I'm bleeding.
She was just saying, he shot me. I was like, oh my God, she got shot, like right here on the street, like in her car. It's insane.
Lieutenant Michael Murphy says the driver had picked up 2 men in the Goodyear Heights neighborhood, but while on the way to another location, one of the passengers pulled out a gun and started shooting the woman.
We're not sure why they shot her. It doesn't appear that it was a robbery attempt. So, it's just very concerning for us, and it's just obviously a priority of ours.
The victim was taken to Suma Akron City Hospital, where police say she's in stable condition. Police say the 2 passengers got out of the vehicle, ran away, and disappeared. Detectives are working to identify them, but so far, no one has been arrested. Detectives are tracking leads on
Wait, my bad. We're going to get to the rest of it. It's only a couple seconds left, but they said that it doesn't appear to be a robbery. So at this point, it's just a random case of violence. And this is where, stop letting y'all kids play these video games. I'm talking about the Grand Theft Autos, because these kids, and somehow, I don't know, getting access to weapons, firearms, are way more accessible in this generation's day and age than it was when I was growing up. At least, I don't know, when we were growing up playing video games, we didn't get the urge to go outside and try to emulate the character that we was playing on Grand Theft Auto, or y'all remember the 007 GoldenEye, stuff like that. I don't know, maybe that's too old. But yeah, man, it just seems to be that these kids don't care, because how dumb could you be to order a Uber, right? I'm not sure if it's loopholes or ways around ordering an Uber and you don't have to give your information, don't have to have an actual account, but you can't tell me that you would think that it's a good idea to order an Uber, then shoot the Uber driver, take off running, wasn't trying to rob her or anything, but then think that it wouldn't come back to you. But let's continue.
Possible suspects, but so far, no arrests.
Our detectives will be working with the rideshare company to determine what profile requested the ride, who this profile belongs to, and we'll just kind of backtrack from there.
The frightening incident was the latest in a string of crimes committed against service drivers in Akron. In April, a pizza delivery driver was left with several injuries, run over after someone stole her car on Sheridan Avenue. In May, someone fired a rifle at a Lyft driver on Bisson Avenue. She was hit by a bullet fragment, but not hurt. Last month, the driver was carjacked on Garth Avenue after picking up 2 men. And now, the shooting on Sanford Avenue.
To happen on your street is really eye-opening.
Murphy says all of the cases are unsolved, but don't appear to be connected. He's urging precautions.
If you're a rideshare driver and you experience anything that's suspicious, or you have concerns related to the individuals that are inside of the car, please pull over, cancel the ride.
In Akron, Bob Jones, News 5.
Yeah, I agree with everything that the lieutenant is saying. You definitely, I hate to say it, but if they got all these string of attacks on people doing rideshare or delivering Uber Eats or anything like that, you might just want to avoid that whole city as a whole. At this point, if you in 330 Akron, Goodyear Heights, East Side, West Side, North Side, South Side, all that, yeah, you might just need to jump in your own car and go pick up your own food, or try to get a ride from a relative or a friend that you could trust, because we see these attacks on these drivers, but there's also instances that we've seen in the past where it's not only the driver who could be attacked. We'll see the driver attack, the passenger. Like the one story I did about the black guy who was posing as a Uber driver and took the girl, kidnapped her, and unalived her in his girlfriend's car. So it's just all the way around. You got to be careful. And yeah, technology, we like to feel like we're protected in certain ways because you can link this to this person, and it's always a paper trail or some type of footprint, digital footprint that we could always depend on. But at the same time, in that moment of violence, there's nothing that it could really do for you. Thankfully, this lady, she was she's in stable condition right now, so she was able to survive. I really would like to see what explanation these guys got. So if more come out, I will do a follow-up video as far as once they're having their day in court, because 18 is a young age, but at the end of the day, if you out doing this type of heinous stuff and not really worried about the repercussions, I think that this dude Palmer, they should make a good example out of him, because the violence out there is just crazy anyway. But if they could catch the people that's actually involved in some of these shootings and criminal activity, set example for them. Don't just give them a slap on the wrist and let them out so they could do the same thing again. You know what I mean? But yeah, this is a crazy story coming out of Akron, Ohio, man. This dude's name is Jaden Palmer, 18-year-old, who was just arrested by the U.S. Marshals for allegedly being involved in the shooting of the Uber driver. So y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments, man. Hey, think twice before you call for one of them ride shares, man. I see a lot of people with the electric scooters, electric bikes. Might not be a bad option to have nowadays. So as always, man, y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. Tell a friend. Big M Dog said, what's the deal? And as always, man, protect yourself, protect your family, and protect your peace. Peace. What up, world? It's your boy Amp Dog with another episode of Politickin. Want to thank everybody for tuning in, showing your love, and make sure y'all hit that like, share, and subscribe button, and tell a friend. Big Amp Dog said, what's the deal?